It's been a long time. Come on. Yeah. Hey, yo, it's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my grind, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too. A predator smells fear, I smell a lot. My competitors fled scared, cause they smelled I was hot. I want it all. Excess, the sex, and much success. Stress us, I want it all, no less. So come on.
My name is Putty, and welcome back for another edition of Tuesday Night SmackDown. This week it's SmackDown Bash at the Beach. We are in the Amway Center, live in an outdoor arena. If the Amway Center is not an outdoor arena, I don't really care. We're in an outdoor arena tonight.
It's not an outdoor arena.
We're in an outdoor arena tonight, just next to the Amway Center.
You're in the parking lot.
We filled the Amway Center with people watching the Titantron. We're actually outside of the Amway Center.
You're in the parking lot. It's Caesar Palace rules. WrestleMania 9. Come on.
Yeah, easily. I think we just get right into it. We got a match tonight.
Let's get right into it. I think most nights have matches, not going to lie, but...
Open with the Becky... No, we're not. We're actually going to open with Pyro. I lied. We're back. A lovely feature of SmackDown has returned. One night only. Could they hear that?
That was very high quality, too.
Was it really?
It was very, very high quality.
I feel like you're being sarcastic.
No, that was really high quality.
Holy shit, we did it.
It was really well done. We did it, everybody. Technology for the win. We don't need Dave anymore. Fuck you, Dave. Fuck you, Dave. Fuck you, Dave.
And after the Pyro is done, we get a video hyping up tonight's main event is... At Bash at the Beach, we have the Battle of the Beasts as Brock Lesnar takes on Samoa Joe.
Non-title match, correct?
No, it is a title match.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Because it's Omega's title match, but Omega's injured.
Shit.
Yep, and we open with a match. It is the Becky Lynch Memorial Open Challenge.
Ha 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 ha! Sorry.
I don't have anything else to say after that, honestly.
Thank you.
That was all I could say about the match, honestly.
Thank you all. Thank you.
And
all.
more.
I don't know. You sure you can say more?
No. Just let's move on.
Come on.
Move past this.
Come on. You could say more.
No.
Come on, Putty. Come on. I missed the fucking button.
Shame.
Didn't miss
I
her
should
face,
stop
though.
sharing system sound, actually. There you go, okay. Becky Lynch gets a promo saying that, you know what, I'm not done proving myself yet, I get that. But I feel like I've done a pretty good job so far, and I will continue to beat anyone and everyone throughout the WWE universe who wants to challenge me, because I'm the last kicker. I'm the ace. And at WrestleMania, I will get my title back, one way or another. So backstage, Sami Zayn is here.
Oh!
Backstage, he walks up to Matthew Riddle and he says, Matt, listen, I wanted to talk to you. I'm glad I found you. I've had a little time to think, and I just wanted to say that I'm sorry.
The crowd chants, "You're an asshole," at Sami Zayn.
No, everyone loves Sami. Come on.
No, they don't. He's an asshole, buddy. He's a terrible person. He cost a man a world title.
That wasn't his intention, and he's been good-hearted for 2 years. I don't think one little thing is going to turn him around. And he says something like, I realize I wasn't in my body last week, and I realized that I physically assaulted you, and for that I definitely apologize, and two, I think I cost you a big shot out there. And Riddle looks him up and down and says, bro, the Big Shot was competing with a guy like Chris Hero.
What?
There was no way in hell I was going to win that match. So you don't have to worry about it. And look, I know the beef you've got with Chris Hero. I've got it with guys like Brock Lesnar. Sometimes get the red mist. You didn't do anything wrong. It's no worries, bro. And then John Cena shows up with an army of Orlando police officers and says, Sami Zayn, you are suspended and you are not allowed to be here. Officers, if you could please show Sami to the exit. And they harass Sami until he leaves.
The crowd cheers as Sami is harassed.
Stop it. Stop ruining wrestling, Tucker.
He's a bad guy, buddy.
I don't know what the changes are supposed to be. I think it's John Cena's gimmick. He's not a bad guy,
Yes, he
alright?
is.
He just did
You wanna
one
do it?
bad thing. He's not the things that he does. Yeah, do that. Yeah, above average. People are kind of into the Cena character.
Apparently.
So it is announced that later in the night, we are going to have Alexa Bliss versus Asuka in a number one contenders match.
Shit.
Yeah. And we have Catchpoint versus True Mulligan as True Mulligan defeat Catchpoint when Ron Truth defeated TJ Perkins with a corkscrew scissors kick. Good showing from these guys as we once again we get closer to WrestleMania. True Mulligan get on the mic and they say, listen, we have been one of the must-see tag teams in SmackDown history, and we think we deserve a shot at the biggest show in sports entertainment's pre-show against Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows.
Are we doing like an hour-long pre-show show?
Yeah.
Awesome.
The biggest show in sports entertainment pre-show.
I love it.
Johnny Gargano is backstage. He's in a suit and a neck brace, and he says, before 2 weeks ago, this wasn't personal. It really wasn't. We've had our encounters in Evolve and in other places, but me and Chris, we're professionals. We're wrestlers. I'm the king, and I'm the number one contender, and I was gonna try and fight my hardest to get to the title. But Chris, not only did you brutally attack me 2 weeks ago, you ruined my moment. And quite frankly, I don't like you anymore. So at WrestleMania, it's not just about that title. It's not just about ruining your moment. It's about hurting you. And trust me, Chris, you know me. I can hurt people. And then he walks off.
If you think about it, folks, the last time somebody ruined somebody else's moment was Kevin Owens to Sami Zayn, and we all know how that panned out.
Indeed. He won the Rumble.
Okay.
As
yeah.
Alexa makes her elaborate entrance on the beach, you can use your imaginations. It's a wonderful, fully clothed, with a fur coat of some sort. Just really well insulated. Because, it's cold out there. It's fucking February.
The crowd boos.
It's March. She just screams at them, "It's March, you bastards!" And then also Asuka comes out, and she's just in a bikini. She don't give a shit. She don't give a shit.
Everybody's like, eh.
Oh, fuck you. Let's move on to the next segment.
I mean, Alexa would have been better. Just saying. Shit.
The 75 B-. Asuka defeats Alexa Bliss and becomes the number one contender. Chris Hero is backstage and he says, Gargano, I know you can hurt people. Immediately, AJ Styles bursts onto the screen, pushes Chris Hero and says, Chris, I want my title shot.
What the fuck?
You owe me. After carrying you for 10 months last year, you owe me. Everything you have on this brand is my success. Chris Hero, first of all, he's thinking about fighting back because AJ just fucking pushed him. But then he calms himself and he says, I owe you. I owe you. Do you even know what was going on last year? You had no clue. You thought you were doing a Bullet Club reunion and running around with your old buddies from Japan. You had no idea. You were the face, the front guy, the guy up front while I did all of the real work in the behind the scenes. Also, you want to know why John Cena ever put his faith in you? He looks at the title. I'm the guy now. But you know what? Fine. You want a title shot? We're in Chicago next week. We need a main event anyway. So I'm just going to show you that you should have stayed in Japan where you were successful and the real boys play here. So I'll fight you next week. I'll even put the title on the line.
Oh, shit.
Yep,
Dog.
as we book in Chris Hero versus AJ Styles for next week's SmackDown Clash in Chicago. First time SmackDown has hit the Allstate Arena since the John Cena era began.
The John Cena era has been a couple weeks long, buddy. 3.
No, the whole ownership of the company, 2 years.
Oh, really? You've never been to Allstate?
We've barely been outside of Madison Square Garden.
Will there be any special guests?
I think we can safely assume there will be multiple special guests.
Any big special guests?
I think there might be one that people recognize, yes.
Oh, fuck, guys.
So AJ Styles is walking backstage after being granted the title shot, and John Cena comes up to him and says, AJ, so you got your title shot next week, right? Take the match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And AJ's like, John, why? And also, why haven't we talked in like 2 weeks, man? You know, my DMs are always open. we used to be like this. Why haven't you been talking to me? And he's like, don't worry about that. But listen, like, The Undertaker isn't someone you want to piss off, and also The Undertaker isn't someone that I want anybody else to piss off. And last time, do me a favor. Oh, sorry, because last time I didn't give him a match, didn't end very well for me. So do me a favor and take the match, all right? It's the least you could do for me after all the work I put in for you last year. So I'll even give you a little cherry on top, right? You don't think it's worth it right now? Fine. I'll make it so that each of you gets to add a stipulation. You can make it whatever you want. Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a #1 contenders match. Undertaker versus AJ Styles in his own match. Last ride match. Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a career versus career match. You can do whatever you want. Alright? So just... Okay? Right? And he just walks off and AJ looks stunned and confused.
Jesus.
And we have a hype video for the main event of the evening. Bash at the Beach, Beast versus Beast.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Brock Lesnar makes an elaborate entrance, and I don't believe there are any more elaborate entrances. So let's get in to the clobbering.
Can we get some explanation on Brock Lesnar's elaborate entrance?
Yeah, so he walks out to the parking lot, does his little thing, lots of pyro.
I hear the clicking.
Except it's like faster, it's like... Right? And he walks out, and a crowd are like cheering / booing him. They're not really sure how to react to Brock Lesnar. He's a bit of a bastard. And then he jumps onto the really, like, we've got a ring with like palm leaves as ropes. And there's more pyro, and then one of the palm trees sets on fire.
Yeah.
And then we put it out, and then Joe's like, the fuck you doing? And then the match starts.
Wow. Simply phenomenal.
Ooh, you could say that. And then the main event of the evening in the night foray, and about that had sensational wrestling and fantastic heat. Samoa Joe defeated Brock Lesnar by pinfall with the biggest muscle buster of all time, and he's had the title since Survivor Series, and he makes defense number 2 of his Intercontinental Championship. Zack Sabre Jr. was also on comms, and he put over how amazing both of these competitors were.
Damn. Zack Sabre Jr. selling the boys.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us for Bash at the Beach. I hope you guys enjoyed.
How many more sessions left, buddy? Countdown to Doomsday.
2. We have 2 sessions left.
The like fictional countdown to the Millennium Y2J clock moves from 3 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
I would edit that in, but no, go fuck yourself. I'm not doing that.
1 sec. So, wait a minute. I don't think this is
I'm
gonna...
filling time, everybody.
I don't think...
There.
2. Join us next week in the Allstate Arena for Clash in Chicago. AJ Styles, Chris Hero, dream match, WWE title, winner goes to Mania, with Johnny Gargano looming in the background. And how will Sami Zayn react to being arrested by Orlando's police? We'll find out next week.
You want to know who else was looming in the background?
Go on, try it.
Brad Maddox.